day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Say It All. I am Charmaine Maponya, your host.
And I am Emmanuel Akurada. It is another exciting episode of Say It All. And trust me, I'm very excited because today we have something that is very, very good for you guys to, listen to. Like I always say that behind every successful episode of Say It All, there is a beautiful guest. But today we don't just have beautiful, we have beautiful and handsome guests in the studio who we're going to be talking to shortly. Charmaine, what do you have for us today?
Can we introduce the guests before?
All right, then we can go there.
Okay, we'll start on the far left.
Hi guys, my name is Kate Pala.
Good day everyone, my name is Leshokhonolo.
Hi everyone, my name is Luyanda Metula.
Hi, this is Elton, aka LK.
Hi, I'm
Okay, guys, you're welcome to Say It All. I'm so excited to see you all. I know we have familiar faces. I have Elton. How you doing?
I'm feeling good.
So good to see you, man. And Luyanda, the beautiful Luyanda.
The gorgeous one.
The gorgeous
the
one.
queen.
So good to see you.
Thank you for having me.
All right, my brother, you're welcome. This is your first time on Say It All, right?
Yes, sir.
It's so good to have you. Looking forward to do amazing things with you. And also this is the co-director of Say It All, Karabo. She is from you. I'm sure a lot of you know her. And then we have Adore, right? My beautiful sister is here with us for the first time. Guys, we have a very interesting topic today. What do we have today, Charmaine?
Our topic for today, it's something that's very serious in the country, and people, I don't think there's a way that the law has found a way to solve it, tried to minimize it or to stop it, and it's rape.
Wow, that's a very interesting topic. We've seen something that is prevalent in our communities, and it is pertinent that we talk about it because we as individuals, anything that affects a society in which we reside, that thing will directly or indirectly affect us as well. And today we've seen a lot of, there was a stat that came out that about 20-something thousand teenagers, including kids as young as 10 years old, were pregnant. And you can't say to me that a 10-year-old consent to sex. You can't say that is true. So I believe a lot of these kids were raped. And today we want to just talk about that, right?
Yeah.
So before we go there, we'll first ask the guests first to tell us what they think. I'll start with you, Ms. Ms. Karabo. What is rape in your view?
Rape
Yeah.
is when, okay, in my view, rape is when someone forcefully tries or actually does, I don't know how to put it. I don't want to use words that say it directly.
But you're free. This is Say It All. You're free to express yourself the way you feel.
Okay, when someone forcefully penetrates you without your consent.
All right, that's perfect. And my brother, to you?
Okay, yes, as Karabo said, is when someone forces himself or herself to someone aggressively so sexually. That's what I think about it.
Okay, and Luyanda?
I'm just adding to what they said, but rape is a crime.
It's a crime.
I
Rape.
can't even put it in another word. That's the only word that comes to my mind. There's no way that someone can be raped and then actually makes fun about it.
Yeah,
It's just too deep for that.
jeez, that's true. And my brother?
Yeah, I agree with you. You can't sugarcoat that. And, a definition of rape, it's exactly what Karabo said. Someone forcefully coming on to someone else without their consent or without them allowing you to. So, yeah.
Okay, and my sister here.
Thank you. I can put it the way she put it, it's when someone forced to have sex with you. Is
All right. Okay, Charmaine?
Okay, so you guys are saying that rape is an unlawful sexual intercourse against the will of the victim.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so we have heard that most cases that have been reported of rape are of women. And people say that women, how can I put it?
They allow it.
Yeah, they allow it.
encourage
They
it,
call
yeah.
it to themselves. It's okay, come and rape me. What do you think? Do women say, come rape me, or are they attacked?
You can give it to
We'll
her,
start
it's
with
fine. Anybody?
Luyanda.
Yeah, it's fine.
Luyanda.
Anyone can, yeah.
What's the point of us calling it rape when I'm gonna ask you to please come and have sex with me unwillingly, and then at the end of the day I need to go and report it?
You know, what they're saying basically is that a lot of women encourages in the sense that of them, their mode of dressing, you know, their actions. Now, where I'm coming from is, if you are with a guy, right? You are dating a guy, for instance, and the guy had sex with you against your will, and then people go like, but this is your boyfriend. You went to visit him. You allow that to happen by being there alone. What do you think that is? Do you think they're right in their analysis of what you think rape is?
No, in fact, no is a no.
No is a no.
No is a no. I cannot give you reasons why I have to say no. It's like, it's the same as you asking money from your parents and then they say no. Why do you want to know the reason? So if I'm going to say no, it's a no. So whether you're my boyfriend or whatever, when I say no, it's a no. And it needs to click that she said no. There's no any other way to put it. A no is a no. I have my own personal reasons. So you can now try and forcefully try and make me change my mind. So honestly, no is a no.
But you know that we women, I know that like we're confusing. You know, sometimes you might say no, and then later you be like, okay, yes. So at which stage does a man know it's okay? This is no, it's no, or this is no, it's yes, and this is no, it's maybe.
I personally feel like it goes with communication. So I'll prefer you guys to talk more. I feel like if you tell someone, okay, it will be wrong if they continue doing that after you talked to them about that. So yeah, I feel like communication is the key factor from the beginning, from the get-go. Tell them that you're not ready and you can't do it. And then if on a later stage they force themselves, then yeah, you can.
Okay, let's look at what you just said now. And now I started a relationship with a certain lady, right? And we have an excellent communication skill. The relationship from the onset we created policies that are going to govern the relationship. Now we're together, we know that we started, the sex is good. We're having sex almost every day. So you are used to it. No, I want you guys to understand. You are used to it, that you and your girlfriend, whenever you guys meet, is sex. Now this woman comes and you are in the mood, and then she said no. I don't know if you're getting where I'm going.
We do.
Then you now don't know, but baby, this is not you. This is, you know, we used to it. We do this every now and then. So now the guy tried to get something and then you say that person raped you.
The fact that you just said, baby, this is not you. Clearly something is wrong.
A woman can deny you sex for just being angry at you for not buying something for her or not behaving in a certain way. That doesn't mean that...
Yes, but then the matter of fact is that she's not okay. This is not her real self.
Okay.
And I just love how you just highlighted the fact that, baby, this is not you. So clearly, as my boyfriend now, you need to now think about it and actually put yourself in my shoes that, no, I'm not okay. I can't do something that exactly.
And that goes back to communication. So if you are a girl in that position, you have to talk to your guy. And girl, you are in a relationship, you love each other, and there must be transparency within the relationship. So you saying I'm not good, and then not at least trying to talk to him, even if you don't give him the whole thing.
That is where I'm coming.
Give me something so that I can know what's going on.
Okay.
Because you can't keep me guessing.
Yeah.
But you should also ask.
The first thing as a guy, I'm gonna.
You should ask the person, like, what's wrong with you?
That's gonna be the first. Honestly.
Okay. No.
The first thing is gonna be she's with.
I'm going to buttress what he's saying.
Yeah.
I'm going to buttress what he's saying. And everybody watching this at home, I want you to know that the views here, we're just trying to unravel some of these things. These are not our personal views. We are in no way encouraging people to rape people, but we just want you to know that there are other factors to it. We need to look at everything, also looking at it holistically. So I get what you're saying. Communication is key. And if my woman that is used to coming and then smooth, we don't have any issues, and then comes tomorrow without any notice or any communication and say, no, I don't want sex. Obviously, the man is going to feel she is cheating or there's something.
But you must ask her first, like, what's wrong with you?
Don't get us wrong. You don't have a right to force yourself onto her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, you
see,
don't have a, yeah.
see,
that's the whole
we've
point.
seen a
But
lot
then-
of issues, and the stats are there that a lot of women who reported rape, majority of them is coming from their partners.
Yeah.
It's coming from their partners.
Yeah.
Husband and
Family
wife,
members.
and then
Family
the husband
members.
comes and a wife comes and says, "My husband raped me," or the boyfriend raped me. So we're trying to look at that from the angle of why is it that we're having a perfect conversation, a perfect sex life, and then all of a sudden you start cheating.
But what if it was not perfect on her side?
That is what
And
I'm
on your
saying.
side it was
Communication is where you
It
go
goes
to.
back to everything goes back.
If
to
my woman
Okay.
says to me, "Baby, look, today I don't feel like sex. I don't want to have sex," I will understand. And then why? You have to understand why. But if the woman don't communicate and just say no to you as a man who is you're with your woman, you're not cheating. You depend on her.
it's
Nobody
good,
else.
It's good to learn to communicate within the relationship because it might happen or for instance, right? How can I put this? You in a relationship with a guy and then your relationship is perfect and then maybe you get bored or like you feel like there is that
This
flame
is-
is
yeah.
there. It's good to communicate so that you guys can have a common ground and try to work things out. Even it also goes to maybe someone did something wrong, your partner did something wrong, and then you don't address it, but then you are angry all along.
All right, let's move to the next question. Why do men feel embarrassed to talk about rape? It's in the sense that a man is raped by women or other men and then they don't want to talk about it. Why do you think that is?
Okay, most of the time, men fear to report it to the police because sometimes they feel like they're going to be judged. You know, they feel like, come on, man, how can you be raped by a woman? You feel? Yeah, that's like one of the things that men fear.
Karabo, what
But
do you...
also,
Okay,
also
Karabo
women
wants to
are
say.
being judged.
Mm.
You get there, they're like, no, it's your fault.
Yeah, we'll come to that. I want to... Karabo, go ahead.
Yeah, and also I think with men, society has created this image that sex is pleasurable to men. So whether you get it anyhow, that's pleasure to you. So you have no right to say it's rape.
You know, years later, I discovered that I was raped. Right? No, I'm just saying it like this because nobody will give into that. A matured woman, when you're just coming up, try to have sex with you or force you to do some things. Now, as a man, you don't talk about it because a lot of people are going to feel, why,
Yeah.
because the way, like you say now, the society make it feel like a woman is the only one that her feelings matters more. They don't know that men are also going through a lot of things, right? What are we going to do to make these people come out and say something? Men especially.
I think it's also to change the constitution, how it is based, because in our country, we all know it's clear that our constitution protects women more than men, and our society is also going through the same direction that, if you are a man, you must be this way, and then a woman. So we for instance, myself, from even a young age, it grooms you to not show emotions. If I'm making sense.
Yeah.
If you show emotions, you're weak. So that's
Okay.
the problem. And then also, when it comes to law, if I get raped right now by a lady and I go to the police station,
They won't take me serious.
They'll
They
laugh at me.
they will
They'll
laugh at
laugh.
you. They will say you were
They'll
supposed to
laugh.
enjoy it. But that is not normal,
But that is
right?
I think also society has put this thing that men have more power over women. Hence, most of the cases you find that the first question that they ask you as a man when you go and report rape is that, what did you do when she came in, like when she came to you? Why did you not push her away? Whereas, like, for a woman, it's very hard because men have more power than us. So how is?
But if I ask a woman that, why didn't you push him away? The conversation is going to be different.
Yeah.
You see? So we are living in a society that is not fair.
yeah.
Okay.
And also regarding if you try to like push away and you do it aggressively, that can also come out as abuse. It can also come out as abuse, and that's
Okay.
another. It's gonna be another issue.
Charmaine, what is your next question for my sister here? She's been very quiet.
Okay, so You know, once a woman is raped and, you know, like, she doesn't speak up. Like, why? Why is she protecting the person that did this to her? Why do you think she's doing that?
Depend or rape you. Maybe you get raped by your father, so you have to protect your father. But your brother, sisters.
What are you protecting? Why isn't he protecting you by not raping you?
That's a very
Like,
tough one.
why?
That's
Why?
deep. That's
You're
deep.
protecting him from what?
That's deep.
You will think if he go to the police station, who will support the family?
They won't even believe
yeah.
the story.
Yeah,
at first.
even though if they believe me. Okay, let me tell my story. When I was doing grade 9, I get raped by my brother, but he didn't know we were brothers. I was staying at Limpopo. Then I moved here, Gauteng. So they say I have to come back to Venda to continue with the case. Then my mom decides to no, stop, because he's your brother and you didn't know he was a brother. So I just closed the case even today because he's my brother. Do you understand?
You know another thing, you spoke about the constitution and changing of the law, but I also see in some ways that the people in authority they don't have the morals to judge these cases. Hence, we are seeing the proliferation of these cases or these things in our communities. Because if they have that morals and they're also living right, trust me, if you go to a policeman should be angry at the fact that, why would you do this to this girl? How can I look at my sister naked? Let alone, you understand what I'm saying? I don't even want to see her bathing, let alone say you want to sleep with her. Now, if I am a police officer and you bring that case to me, trust me, I will treat it as if it happens to me. So if you don't have the morals, trust me, everything is going to go wrong.
And they didn't even trust me because that guy at school, he was like on top. He teach Bible. He was a pastor, but today he's not a pastor.
Hectic.
So that is why they didn't trust.
I think we have a problem with this pastors. I'm not trying to be. But then there is a lot of reports these days about pastors.
Can I tell you something, guys? There is it's more like if you are in the limelight.
Okay.
If you're a musician, you're popular. If you're an actor, you're popular. There are a lot of pressure that's going to be on you, a lot of expectations. And some of these people, sometimes they don't get what you think they are getting. Now, I'm not saying they're right. Majority of them are false. But let's look at it as human. Yeah. A lot of rape is taking place in the township, more than what we see on TV. Yeah. And some are not being reported. You see, but the moment it happens to you that you're popular or you're a man of God, because when you say you're a pastor, you exempt yourself from everyone, and now all eyes on you. People are looking for you to guide them morally. Now, if you do any mistake, trust me, it's going to fly.
Judged. Just one.
More than other people. You see,
it's true.
But also, can I just add on, like, there's a difference, right? There's a difference between celebrities and pastors.
Yeah.
You know? So, from the pastor's perspective, right, if I'm gonna go now and say that he raped me, obviously I need to report it to the people higher, like above me.
Yeah,
exactly. And that's obviously like my seniors, like either at Sunday school or the youth leader or whatsoever. And then obviously their response will be no, we'll look into it. Obviously, when they're gonna look into it, it's gonna involve the pastor as well. That is why you find that most of the times all these cases are kept within them, and nothing is ever done. Whereas with the celebrity, the minute you mess up, even for a bit, you get roasted.
A lot of pastors are coming to limelight now because they are all celebrities now. The way they portray themselves, driving nice cars, living a flashy lifestyle. So most of these things that are happening now, they are in the limelight. People want to say it. Okay, let's go to the causes of rape. Karabo, let me start with you. You are my brother. You'll be very quiet. What are the causes of rape? What makes somebody wake up and say, look, I want to rape this person?
Salt.
I think lacking self-control.
Lack of self-control.
Or not being able to control, your sexual desires. Yeah, and also, I don't know, I feel like, trauma response. It could be a trauma response, wanting to rape someone. Maybe you're going through things and you feel like the only way to release is by doing that.
Yeah. Okay, what do you think, my brother?
also think about alcohol, you know. When maybe you are drunk, you get home, like, man, now, yeah, drugs. So you be like, you know what, I need to get my sexuality, and I need to, get that ease out of me. I think one of them is alcohol.
You know, you know why I agree with you. I agree with you 100% because when you drink it, the first thing that comes to mind is that you're in the mood.
Yeah.
For what follows, right? Now, it depends on you as an individual to control your desires. If you don't have anybody, you don't have to force it. If that is what I always say to people, that I can drink, be with a group of women, but it's not for them. It's not for me to force myself. If they say no, trust me, I go find my bed and sleep. And clear my eyes. That is the only way. So if you say alcohol, yes, I agree to some extent, but as individuals, you have to control yourself. You understand. So what do you think the causes are?
Personally, there's no cause for me. It's just a person being inhuman. Because now, we can't be sitting here blaming alcohol, drugs, and whatsoever. That means that every time that person drinks, they rape somebody.
Let me tell you, there are causes.
What are the causes exactly?
I want to tell you something. A lady once slept in my bed naked. Right? This is true story. She's alive today. I don't know where she is. Maybe she's watching. Maybe she's watching right now, and she can attest to what I'm saying. And her anger with me was that I spoke to her friend. I didn't date her friend. I spoke to her friend. She came to my house, put me in the mood, slept naked in my bed, and refused for me to touch her. That was the end of the relationship for me. That was the last time I spoke to her. I just want you to understand. She's married now. So I'm just saying wherever she is, But,
yeah, but then,
how can you, as a woman, do that to a man?
This is why they say women,
I want to ask, how can you do that to a man? Because what I did, the only thing I did throughout the night was begging. The only thing I did throughout the night was begging till daybreak. We didn't sleep, begging till morning. Nothing happens. I'm just telling you the honest truth. So please tell me how are you saying there are no causes to that?
Honestly, from my perspective, those are excuses.
But if
causes for me are excuses.
There are excuses.
Yes, definitely.
If I had raped her, the story won't be the same. It's going to be he raped me.
No. Your excuse now will be that she slept next to me naked.
She was provoking.
Exactly. She provoked you in a way.
Okay, you can sleep next to me naked. That's not a problem. But if you also play with me, and
that's a different story, though. I played with you, and then I'm making. It's a different. Exactly. So honestly, from my side, causes are just excuses to people.
Elton, do you agree with her?
So I feel like, we can't say there are no causes, because if there were no causes, it means you will do it every time. Maybe, for instance, maybe if someone who doesn't drink alcohol will do it even if he just get horny.
Okay, maybe I shouldn't use the word no causes.
Okay, yeah.
But then those are just excuses for me.
Yeah.
Okay, my sister, what do you think? Let me hear from you.
Okay, there is causes of rape. Because sometimes the old people, they rape young ones, maybe 6 months. They say HIV can go when you rape the baby.
Okay, that one is just one direction. That one is one. These are myths, and it's coming from one direction. It's not coming from the person that was raped.
Yeah.
The causes we're saying now is that yes, men can decide, like you say, the causes might be alcohol, drugs, peer pressure, because my colleagues or my friends are doing it, I have to also do it, okay. Now, to the woman that was raped, what do you think her causes were that she was raped?
Honestly, the reason why I said it's just excuses, because now, let's say I'm now in court with this person who raped me, and then the first question they ask him is, why did you do it? Their responses all the time is, I don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
But then do you think someone will actually just say,
Exactly. Just say it. You were drunk.
It's because
you took drugs.
Okay,
be honest.
We can help you.
It hits them in
Be honest.
Before we go to Charmaine, next question, I want to ask you guys something. Do you think culturally,
Yeah.
the culture can also influences the way people behave?
Yeah.
Because there's a debate that is going online right now that a lot of people are talking about. First, it was the issue of a certain DJ in South Africa, DJ Sinclair. I don't know if a lot of you know her. She's pregnant with her second child from a different man. So a guy who specializes in, you know, exposing fake pastors came out and said that why is it that people are celebrating her when she's not married and having the second child? Now, it goes back to the issue of we're having single parents in the society, and the thing is eating the community in a way that men are not properly being brought up, you know, to be men who are responsible, who respect women, who take care of their women. Men also know that, okay, I can just have children everywhere. And are we now saying in the community where we live, rape can also be instigated as a result of we experiencing some of the things that I just mentioned?
Okay, first of all, DJ Sinclair is independent.
Uh-huh.
So no one has the right
To
to
judge
compare
her.
me with her,
Okay.
or rather to judge her.
Her.
My second point is that we live in a society where people believe what they want to believe. I can now finish my matric, go to school, graduate, and actually become independent, and actually work, open my own businesses, and have kids. I'm having kids because I can afford those kids.
Do you think, okay, this is not a topic, we're not digressing, but do you think, I want to still talk to her, do you think just having kids, being independent, having kids, right, is the right thing to do? You would think, yes, I have the money, I can take care of the kids. Don't you think the kids need also to have the father figure in the house? Because sometimes the treatment from you as a mother is lenient.
That's why
You are too
now
lenient to your kids, you don't beat them up. The father will be there to beat them. So the kids is coming up, no, I'm just saying the kids are coming up with different training. The father is harsh, the mother is calm. The mother is harsh, the father is calm. Both mold these kids to be better people in the
Better.
society. Don't you think so?
But then now, that's a different story for me, because, I mean, if I'm not going to have a kid with a guy and then we separate, does it mean that he has no access to his kid?
Well, okay, that is a story that we're going to have on a different day. I don't want to go
Yes, but then
into
it's
that
similar because
but what I'm just saying is the root cause of the rape in our societies. Because most of these guys that are raping women, I just call them stupid, because to me I feel if you have a very good upbringing, like in the house when we're growing up, my father and mother will make us to believe that your younger sisters, you have to protect them at all times. If you go to school, anybody try to mess with them, you fight. Even if that person is old, you fight them. To protect your sisters.
Can I just highlight something? You
Yeah.
just said that men grow up in a household where they groomed that, no, that's how you should treat a woman. Like,
yeah.
let's say now he has daughters, right?
yeah.
He has daughters, not just one, not just two, but daughters,
Yeah.
right? And then now he, God forbid, and then now he goes and does something to somebody else. Where did that whole thing of this is how I was brought up to respect a woman go?
No, I am not going in, I'm not disputing the fact that, like I always say, you can be with your father and mother, you still misbehave. You understand? But what I'm saying is the chances are that a man who just wake up one morning and say he's going on the street looking for a beautiful woman to rape. To me, some of these people are not thinking. Yeah. They don't have anyone to call them and say, look, my son, what you're doing is not right. You're not supposed to do this.
Even though those people are there, I don't understand what goes on in men's mind, guys.
It's not men, women rape as well. We're coming to that. Shaman, your next question. Women rape. No, women rape. I know I told you my experience, right?
It's not a one side.
It's now that, now that we're beginning to, the world is changing, that you look, okay, what this person was doing to me when I was young was actually,
yes, but then now we live in a society where if I am now going to walk on the street, the person that I'm actually approaching like right now will stop me, in fact. And then if I don't stop, the next person behind him also stops me. That's why I'm saying that I don't know what goes on in men's minds.
Okay, Shaman, go ahead.
Okay.
The next question. No, because it's deeper. What you're saying is deeper. When we talk about the issue of cultures, we need to have these family values. If you look at in South Africa, for instance, if you go to white neighborhoods, you will understand that the way they're living is more, because you look at them from an age of maybe 5 or 10, they already identify who they're going to get married to. Some of them go to school together, they grow up together, they become married, and they stay. And they understand the values. So if there's one thing the white people did to us as blacks, is making sure that we don't understand family values. Because if a family is together, it's difficult for you, to penetrate. But when they're divided, check what I'm saying now. If you go to the areas where white are staying in South Africa, here you will see they are living mother and father. They will grow old. The kids grow up, take after them, get married. What do you think they are doing it? The white people are not stupid. They are wise. They know, because they know the moment these people are together, that is how you preserve your culture as well. But now, if you go now, you have a child with a Nigerian today. Tomorrow you have one with a South African. Then you have one with somebody from Zambia or Zimbabwe. Then you have kids everywhere. And these kids, there is that cultural difference. This one behave in a certain way because obviously it's taking the blood from the father. And this one behave in a certain way. So those are the things that we are saying now when we talk about preserving our cultures and having that family values. Charmaine, let's go.
Can you say that your dress code, the way you're dressed, is the reason that you're being raped?
No, because we look at how elderly women are also raped. Like, have you seen how elderly women dress? Like, they wear underwear, because like they just layer so much.
Yeah.
And they usually wear things that cover up, so you can't say what I'm wearing, provoked you to rape me.
Okay, what about an elder woman that is wearing a short dress and cleavage
So
out?
it doesn't give you no right. Even me, myself, wearing a long thing or a short thing or something that shows my tits, doesn't give you no right to rape me at all.
Let's hear from the man. Let's hear from the guy. What do you think?
Basically, for me, dress code doesn't matter. For me, a man what sees in a woman is a body type. You feel?
Yeah.
The body. That's what arouses a man to do something.
Okay. Wait, can I say something? Okay, there's a child, because kids are also getting raped, a 2-year-old.
Yeah.
Which body do you see there? Which body?
When it comes to a child,
like men undress you with their eyes.
yeah.
So you also undress the child.
Yolanda,
also address the child.
Luyanda just nailed it, right? Look, I will agree that to some extent, majority of the women are being raped because of the way they dress.
Yeah.
And the way you dress should not be the reason why I will sleep with you. But this is the thing. The society have normalized a lot of depravity to a point. A girl dresses these days, you will see her V shape. No, I want you guys to understand this. And they are doing it. Listen, they are doing it on purpose. I guarantee you 200%. Listen, guys, listen. I'm telling you from experience, because I'm telling you from experience that I had from ladies who feel this is the way men are going to be able to give attention to them. Yeah. Now, if you dress in that way, you dress to a point you wear something as tight as you're working. The first thing a man says is this. He, like you say, they naked you already. They already imagine what it's like, imagine what it's not going to look like. So if a woman dressed properly and covered that responsibly, a man takes, I don't know about other people, but yes.
Can I ask, what do you mean by a woman dressed properly?
Yeah, I was about to ask that.
Okay, now this might be just my view. Please don't judge me. I'm not saying I'm holy, I'm not. But I'm just saying that there's a way you dress as a woman. You cover yourself to a point where a man should start working hard to know what is beneath. It shouldn't be a woman. A man just sees you now, already sees what your shape, everything is. I don't know. That is just for me. Look, guys. While growing up, it was difficult for you to see a woman expose herself. It was very difficult, very, very difficult. It's like I never saw it while growing up. It was like an abomination. Like you see the cleavage and everything. It was difficult. But now we're living in a world where we can say, yes, we have evolved. We're seeing these things happen. Some will say it's fashion, right? But some people don't see it and say, okay, no, this lady just want to dress nice. And when they see you, the first thing they see is how I'm going to do this.
Oh, so you guys actually...
Okay,
so
wait,
when you see me, you like already you have a strategy.
No, I'm just listen.
It's a question.
It's a very legitimate question. But what I'm saying is, I can't see you and then see, I want to have sex with her. You understand what I'm saying? I can see you that. If I don't like you, if you like stand naked in front of me, I won't move. No, I'm telling you, I must like you for me to have that. But what I'm saying is this. Some of these people look at that. A man who can just rape a child who's 10 years, what do you think he won't rape? Why he won't rape a woman who's half naked? I don't know if you're getting what I'm saying.
Yeah, I get
so
you.
some people, because of the upstairs, they're not okay.
They're not okay.
You see.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you think? Before we go on a break, let's hear from the.
Okay. And with regarding the dress code, guys, I have one question, just a simple question.
Yeah.
Do you want to tell me when you dress, you don't dress for people to you dress.
All right, hold it there. We'll come back after the short break, right?
Yes.
We'll come back after the break. Then that is a very. I want to follow up on that. Yes, and to the beautiful viewers out there, trust me, I'm having fun. Myself and my co-host Shame, we're having fun in the studio. Are you enjoying it?
Yes, you guys are hot.
Yes, we
Like
have
a heat
we have amazing guests in the studio. Trust me, if you have half of the guests that we have in the studio today, trust me, you'll be jumping. We have the most important, beautiful, intelligent people, handsome guys in the studio talking about this important issue. After the short break, we'll go deep. Stay tuned.
Welcome back, and we still have Karabo, Tlori, Luyanda, Elton, and
The
Ado.
beautiful.
Oh,
the
of
beautiful
course,
Luyanda.
beautiful and handsome. And of course, me, the lovely Shemaine, and
Yeah, we're still here, guys.
Mr. Kora.
Yeah. So before we went on a break, there was something very important, a question that was asked from Elton.
Yeah.
Elton, can you repeat the question again?
I was asking one question to all the ladies actually.
Yeah.
So, do you guys just dress for yourself, or you dressed so that you can look good in wherever you are going, or
When I go to bed, I make sure. When I go to bed, I don't care whether it's hot or cold, whatever that I find, I wear. So don't tell me that I'm dressing for somebody else. So if you're gonna shy us and breaking things, then that's on you. Second thing is, when I'm gonna dress for an occasion, either it's a prom or it's a party, that's me dressing for myself. I look pretty, I feel pretty in that outfit. You've got no reason to ask me, is this for me or is this for whoever? No. If I am gonna dress for a photo shoot, you've got no reason to think, I'm dressed like this, I'm looking all fly.
You want the photograph.
Because of you. No. Let us answer.
Yeah. Give the ladies.
Yeah, I think Luyanda highlighted her points are valid. I'm not dressing for you. I'm not dressing for your boys. I'm dressing for myself. I'm wearing this because I feel pretty in it, and it's not. Please, it's not for you.
I don't. The ladies.
Wait, you were coming
let
by
all the ladies
We're coming
ask.
to you. Go ahead. Okay. You ask the ladies, they want to answer you first. I know this is very. Go ahead.
Okay, you dress the way you feel comfortable.
Yeah.
Even though if I'm dressing
Amen.
bum short, at the back you saw the bums. It's fine. I'm feeling comfortable with that.
Shemaine, please.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, you dress comfortable. Like, if you feel comfortable in a dress, you wear a dress. Like, for me, I don't like jeans. So, I hardly wear jeans. Like, exactly. So, I have to wear skirts and dresses and...
So, you guys, what you guys are saying
But then truth is,
There's no truth.
no, truth is you care about what someone else says about what you dress. If I say,
Who is someone? Who is that someone?
Okay, you guys, I think you guys misconstrue.
And if I say you're looking gorgeous in that dress, chances are you're gonna
Repeat
and
it.
if I say
Yeah.
if I say maybe a negative thing about it, there is no way it's gonna hold you right, even if you dress for yourself. So what do you?
Luyanda will
Okay,
listen to you.
Elton, when you dress, do you dress for other women?
For me,
Yes, when?
for me, I dress to look good and for people to see what I'm looking good.
Oh,
That is-
That's the only
Exactly.
You.
No, yeah, and other people.
We also go
it's
through
not
the
me
same
alone,
thing.
you know.
What you just said now goes for the other gender as well.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna just wake up and be like, okay, sharp, today I'm gonna dress up for whoever. like, I don't benefit from that. Some people do that because they want to do that. It's either they want like some sort of relationship or whatsoever from them. Not everyone.
You just mentioned a very important point now. When we are talking about this, we should speak for ourselves, right? Majority of the people, like I said, dress because they want people to see what they are wearing. Hence, some people can wear things that will show their shape, show everything about them, because they like the attention. Some people, when they walk past here, they want the men to say hello, hi, well, you know, all that. They like that a lot.
That's where self-acceptance come from.
So do you think also, is that one of the reasons why some men will force themselves on a certain lady because of their dressing also?
Oh, okay, I only have one point for all men. Men do, or rather say something to women that they think women also do. I don't know if that makes sense.
No, I
Make
didn't
an
get it.
example, please.
Or rather, okay, if you're not gonna say that I dress up for men, clearly you also dress up for women, for ladies.
It's not common. It's not common with men.
Everything is common with men.
A man
You
can be-
can't come to me and say that I'm cheating because I don't have sex with you, whereas it's going on in your mind.
A
The
man-
fact
Where
that
do
you
you
actually
get it
thought
from?
about it.
Okay, people want to look good, it's true, but a man can look anyhow and still get a beautiful woman.
Exactly. I can
So
also
we
dress like a
don't,
hobo.
men don't
It's-
care.
No. Also, women can do that and they still get.
No, not
Yes.
every woman. No.
It
Okay,
goes
maybe it's
back-
to some guys.
It goes back to what I said before, that I can actually look like a hobo going to my friend's shop, Emakuleni.
Yeah.
Literally dressed like a hobo, anyhow. And he calls me, like, why are you calling me? What do you see
You
that
dress
I don't
like a
see?
hobo, funani
Exactly,
hobo.
like, I'm trying to make you guys not like me. But they know when in your own mind, I look all sexy, even though I look like a hobo.
Okay,
So
now
honestly,
the next question would be that why is it that women especially find it difficult to report or cases that has to do with their family members?
We live in a society where women preach women empowerment, yet they know nothing about it. Women preach about women empowerment and actually do the total opposite. An example would be that I get raped by my brother. And the first question a woman asks me is, what were you wearing? What were you doing? It doesn't matter what was I wearing or doing. The matter of fact is that he raped me. So now you as a woman, because you're always preaching about women empowerment, you should be supporting me.
Yeah.
No matter how, no matter what I was doing or how I was dressed, it doesn't matter.
My brother, what do you think is the reason why women find it difficult to report when it's a family member who raped them?
Before we went to the break, she raised the point about her father. I think something
brother,
Like,
yeah.
brother. But now I'm going to talk about the father. Let me say there's only the father who is working at home, you know, and she rapes her daughter. Oh no, he rapes her daughter. So, and then it happens that like okay now, the father is only the one who's supporting the family. You know, if she's going to report her father. Who's going to support the family now? You know? So yeah, sometimes
That's deep.
Yeah.
That's
That's
deep.
very
Karaba,
deep.
what do you think?
Can I just add on
Yeah.
with what he just said? I feel like our parents also fail us, especially our mothers.
Yeah.
Seriously, yeah, I agree.
If my father is gonna now rape me and then I tell my mom and then she like takes no action on it because he's the breadwinner.
Or he-
Exactly. So she's failing me as her kid.
But I once read a story of a certain young girl who said that the mother left the father to go marry to somebody else. And the guy that she was married to raped her. You know, was sleeping with her actually. So she took it upon her to go tell the mom. And the mom, instead of supporting her, started fighting her that she's trying to take her man away from. So when you look at issues like this, that's what I'm saying. There's a lot of things that are going wrong in our communities. So many things. We blame it. And somebody was saying that there are a lot of campaigns that we need. Campaigns will not help. If you don't go to the root cause of the problem, you must make sure what is happening in the communities. The families are not, they're not working together as a unit. Karaba, what do you think? Why do you think they find it difficult to report their family members?
Oh, yeah. Besides them being scared that now no one is gonna be taking care of the family, I think that I don't know, man. If I get raped by my uncle and then I report him, I'll be having that thing. The whole family is gonna turn their backs on me, and I'm just gonna be alone. Like they sort of like resent you
dividing
from
the
the family.
family.
Yeah, because they feel like, yo, but why? Yeah. So yeah, I think most of them are just scared of resentment.
Okay. Yeah, Yolanda, Luyanda, sorry, I keep calling you.
Another thing is that our families, or rather, okay, our families have this thing of having an image, which now goes back to what Karabo just said, that the whole family will turn against me. For an example, if now we are the well-known Metula family, and then my father rapes me, we can't now take actions because he's more like he's respected. What about my image? What about my self-esteem?
Who's respecting you?
Yeah.
What about how I'm going
How
to look
you
at
feel,
other men
your mental
because of what
health.
my father did to me? So those are the type of things that actually ruin families.
And these things are happening here. They're happening every day.
They are.
Kids are being raped by, I read a story in Nigeria where this man raped and impregnated his own daughter. And it was sickening, trust me, to even read that. She gave birth to a baby boy. How are you going to look as a man? How are you going to look as a man? And, I mean, what are you going to say to that child? No, they have their own mind, but so what we're looking at here is that we're looking at a lot of factors, right? That causes one to stand up and say, there's no way to justify it, to say why this is why I raped her. Some people rape people because of the anger they have towards them, those people. Like you are with your boyfriend, the day you leave your boyfriend and he's not happy and he's trying to get back with you, and then you don't want him to get back with you, and then they will go, and then, I'm just saying, a lot of people, these are some of the things.
I totally agree with you. It also goes back to how I am dressed, or rather a man hitting on me and then I say no.
Yeah.
The fact that I said
No is no.
I don't know you. You're
That's
telling me
true.
that you love me. Guys, I don't believe in love at first sight. But then men have this thing of love at first sight. Literally, a man will tell you that I love you, Joe. We've never even spoken. We're just passing each other. You answer, hey, I love you.
The love is coming.
You kill me.
The
Why
love
you
is
killing
the
me?
love. Yeah. No, the love is coming. The love comes back, guys. The love.
They can feel the energy.
Guys, the love comes from what we said about you dressing. There is a way you dress. A man, some men imagine them and you together, and they can go to the point of killing you because if you can't give me, nobody has that. Which is something that we're not supposed to support, but that is how the dress code also is one of the reasons why those people do some of the things.
Some girls dress, right? Some girls dress because they come from a family whereby they told that you can't leave my house dressed like this. That's why we now need to cover ourselves. Okay, in fact, here's a question for men. How are we supposed to dress? How are we supposed to dress? Literally, we even have baggy pants and whatsoever. Yet you guys still undress us either way.
Right.
I still look like a hobo, you still undress me. I look like a whole granny, you still undress me with your eyes.
But you will look at it. You look at it also that the chances of those people dress properly being raped are very slim, right?
No.
And I'm just asking. Look, we're just trying to imagine what some people are thinking, right? So we're trying to be in their heads right now.
Someone once said that most women get raped because of their body shapes, like they have good bodies. That's not a. That's a lie. That is a lie. That is a lie. That is a lie.
Charmaine, what is your next question for our beautiful guest?
Hi.
Let us.
Beautiful guests.
So we'll start with her.
Okay, Adore. So if the government or the country or the law decides that, okay, they'll kill, I'm a rapist. Like, do you think it's okay? Do you agree with it? If death penalty is the way to go?
Yeah, I agree.
Why?
Because nowadays, if you go to the police station and report the rape, they won't take you seriously.
Okay.
Because
you said that you've been raped by your brother, ne? Okay, he's good, he's well known and all of that. And then, so you rather lose him?
Yeah.
Instead of reporting him?
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
No, you see, what you're saying is the same thing that we've been saying before. That you don't want, now you are going back to the Shaw family now. You're trying to bring in the sentiment. That because it's her brother, you don't want her to lose her brother. But her brother is not behaving right. You see, the brother is not behaving right. So the reason why, okay, another question that I want every one of you to answer is this. Now, if you bring back the death penalty because of somebody who raped somebody, and then I wake up tomorrow and a gay accuse me forcefully of raping her.
rape.
Then you didn't rape
then
that
you guys
person.
Yeah,
kill.
of raping her, and then you kill me.
The following day, I know it was a mistake. I was lying. I was angry.
Because I've seen instances where a man goes to prison for 27 years, comes out and then discover that he did not rape the woman. How do we handle a
Elton.
situation like that?
Elton.
Yo, and it's true because some people are getting set up out here, and if yo, it's gonna be difficult if you kill the person. If you, I feel like for that to happen, if maybe we will have like the death penalty to happen, there must be like concrete or like deep investigations going on. I don't know how. Or within the 24th, within the fourth revolution, so technology somehow we can do something to make sure we know is that guy.
Because some women are very some women are very fond of that.
Yeah.
They can ask you for things and you say no, and then they threaten you with that.
And then I'm like,
You see,
5 million.
you know, and then
5 million.
and then people will believe her. Is their word against yours? You have nothing to debunk the her allegations. And she is saying, yes, he raped me. Luyanda.
Enough, and you gotta die. You have to die. Like, what I hate is the fact that you get asked for evidence. Like, what more evidence do you need? This person raped me.
How about if I did not?
Okay,
And now you are saying that they should take your word for it.
Nowadays we have doctors that actually check if you're actually raped or not. So that file from the doctor, the minute it says 99.9% that your DNA is inside of me, fam, you gotta die.
I've seen
You gotta
foreigners.
die.
I've seen foreigners go to prison
No.
without
You
those
don't have
tests
Vanilla
being
in my
conducted.
house.
Yeah, I've seen foreigners
Do what?
going to prison without this test being conducted.
Yes, because number one,
Because
it's either,
it's the word of a lady who is a South African against the guy who's
besides
a foreigner.
that, it's either there's some sort of evidence.
There's no evidence.
Then that's
I'm
unfair.
telling you, it's just like, okay,
Then that's
a
unfair.
guy, I know of a guy who was dating a lady. Just the lady woke up on money, and because she asked for money, the guy said no. She just said he raped me.
Were you there,
And-
Mr. Agur?
No, listen. I'm telling you, years later he was released, and the woman confessed. So I'm not telling you something that somebody had and told me, because he went and they gave him like 10 years, but he spent 5 years. So now when he came out, that was when the lady now said, okay, because she spoke to friends. It was her friends who came forward and said, this lady lied. So I am saying to you, if you are saying, take my word for it, what happens?
But when you get raped, you must not go to police station first. You have to go to the clinic first.
Get evidence. Get evidence. So how about if you go sleep with your boyfriend now and you go to the clinic? No, wait now. Some people have, Luyanda, some people have hidden agenda. Some people want to pay back what you did to them. You can sleep with your boyfriend now. Somebody will just sleep with you because they want to put you in trouble.
Exactly.
And they go there, they say, he raped me, and then there's evidence.
This is where now black magic comes in. Honestly, guys, I don't believe in it, but then this is now where black magic actually comes in.
Yeah.
I can't now say he raped you, knowing exactly that he did not rape me. Like as a human, what actually goes into my mind when I actually come up with? Because obviously this is a story, guys. It's a whole film.
Yeah.
Like what goes on in my mind? Where is my self-control? Where is my heart at this point? Because I mean, I'm lying up on something very deep.
You are the one who is feeling that way. People who do that don't. It's the same thing as somebody who raped a woman.
Exactly.
They are thinking for just 2 seconds.
That's why, guys, you don't know what rape does.
No, I'm saying those men, they just think for that moment, they do what they want to do. Some of them later they will discover that, why did I do what I did? Because there's nothing as a man who is honey can do anything at that moment, can go crazy, right? So some people cannot control it. You were saying, sir?
Yeah, I was saying regarding the fact that you cannot control yourself. It's the same way a rapist will also feel. If you can lie to that point, so it means psychologically you're not okay somewhere. exactly as the same as someone who rapes you. Something is wrong.
It's
It
very.
may not be psychological, but then something is wrong.
So now that the government is failing us, we can't go to the police and report and then we get justice. What do you guys think we should do? Like magic.
I can't live in pain.
No, but as communities, we should have a way on how to deal with situations like this. Because if you go to the police now, what I say before, if the police are not morally upright, they are not going to do something that is right because majority of them are also raping.
Then that's when
You know,
we set you
so when
up.
you go, you don't get justice because they are also into it. So what are we supposed to do as communities?
Then that's when we set you up. The day we find you alone, my friend, you are dead. Literally.
Yeah, communities are gonna-
Literally.
Community
We're
justice.
burning you alive.
Jungle justice.
We are burning that person alive.
Okay, I think we have spent a lot of time on this topic, and I want to appreciate your final word before we go, starting with you, man, on the topic.
Rape is not cute, guys. Stop it. From a male, from a lady. No, it's wrong. It's a crime. And yeah, it shouldn't just happen. It's wrong. It's not cute.
Immediately when it happens, make sure you report it. Anyone, feel comfortable to talk to someone about this thing. You know.
Okay. Luyanda?
Me, I won't be sugarcoating anything, guys. I know where I go. I know where I'm going. The minute I become a victim, I won't be wasting my time going to the doctor's house. No. I know
Black
exactly where I'm
magic,
going.
straight up.
I know exactly where I'm going. Nigga will take himself to the police station and said, I wronged Luyanda.
You're not going to take that person to God.
Exactly. Now, it comes to a situation whereby, where was God when I was raped? When I was being raped? Where was he?
Okay.
Where was
Brother.
he?
Okay,
All right.
that's deep.
God protects us in different ways anyway. There's a way sometimes God protects you that you don't know. God gave his only begotten son for us to die for our sins. He had the powers to save him, but he did not save him for a reason. Go ahead.
I say there's no justification for rape.
Yeah.
So there is no right way of doing it. It's wrong. It's just wrong, guys.
Okay.
Please stop raping our child, our kids, because when someone says no, no means no.
Yeah. So
No is no.
No, it's no. So what do you, Shamin, what do you have to say about the show today?
Okay, this was a great show. Thank you guys for coming. And rape remains unsolved because until we find the root
Cause of the problem.
yes, of this problem, like it's very sad. Like we can talk about it, but the people that are doing it, they're not here, and they're not gonna say, okay, I did rape this person, because of 1, 2, 3. Like Luyanda said, they're busy. I don't know. It's how this person was dressed. I was drunk.
That's not an excuse.
It's
All right,
it's
thank
very
you.
sad.
I appreciate each and every one of you. Karabo, my brother, I don't know how to pronounce
Shohi.
it. Okay. Luyanda and Elton
Elton,
and Ado.
Ado.
I appreciate you guys so much.
Love
man.
you guys.
It was a very constructive conversation that we had about rape. And to the beautiful viewers out there, I want to say a very big thank you to each and every one of you. This is why we do what we do. We love this because of you guys. And like I said, behind this show, there are a lot of people. We have a director who's making sure everything is working. We have a cinematographer who is there. We have a co-director. We have the producer. And of course, your lawyer, presenter. You know, we bring all these things because we want to be able to solve a problem in the community. And our communities have normalized a lot of depravity. We've seen a lot of rape going on in the communities, and people tend to acknowledge but not admit that this is our responsibility, to take upon ourselves to make sure that we rectify these mistakes and make sure that we have a healthy community. Everybody just allow it to flow like that. And the rape is going on. Kids as little as 10 are being impregnated by these so-called demons, and no one is saying anything about it. The authorities are fairly woefully, trust me. They're not doing anything to make sure they curtail some of these things because of what? Some of them are complicit, trust me. That is what they are. And on that note, I want to say a very big thank you. I love you. I would love to love and leave you guys until next time.